All right, guys, so we got to talk about Taylor Lorenz, who has been suspended from Twitter by Elon Musk. Now, this is another example of the censorship-happy leftists getting a taste of their own medicine ever since Elon Musk took over the platform of Twitter and he started enforcing the rules equally, right? I tell you guys, these people can't stand having an even playing field. Okay, they're trying to say that Elon Musk is making Twitter right-wing. He's making it a cesspool for hate and bigotry and racism, homophobia, transphobia, whatever, right? This is what they say. What they actually really mean is that, well, Elon Musk is making Twitter fair and balanced. It's not in favor of the left. He's going to enforce the rules against the left-wing journalists the same way he's going to enforce the rules against the right-wing journalists as well, too. You're not special because you have a blue check mark and you work for the Washington Post or CNN or the New York Times or any mainstream liberal media outlet. You're not special. You're not exempt from the rules. He's made that very clear. Okay, and these people have been freaking out. They've been melting down ever since then. Right? I mean, just watch Jim Acosta's response to all of this stuff going on with Elon Musk suspending the left-wing journalist for doxing him in his real-time location.
Stephen, I think Elon Musk was also making a pretty incendiary accusation. I mean, if you're a reporter covering a politician or a sporting event and you tweet that a senator has just arrived on the floor, that a player has arrived at the stadium, I suppose you're talking about their real-time location. But if you're talking about Elon Musk's jet, I mean, how in the world are you supposed to be providing precise coordinates at any given moment? And, you know, I mean, if you were to extrapolate this out and engage in this fantasy, I mean, does he think the U.S. Air Force is coming out? I mean, well, it's just so strange.
You and I at the White House for 4 years tweeted where Air Force One was, and the President of the United States, who is obviously somebody that other people would like to harm around the world. So it's utterly ridiculous.
But I wonder if you take some serious exception to this, and that he would make that kind of a charge. Assassination coordinates. I mean, that is a dangerously loaded term, if I may say.
Well, we're trying this now, obviously, in the court of public opinion, and he did make a move to conditionally allow the suspended journalists, including myself, back on Twitter if we agree to his terms. But what is it going to be next week?
Yeah,
that's the question. Is the rules are moving hour by hour, and it appears to be Elon Musk who's making the rules.
Yeah, so I want you to understand how this works with the left, right? It's just so funny. If left-wing activists on Twitter are making the rules and they are not even enforcing their rules properly, they're enforcing bans, suspensions from Twitter that don't align with their rules like they did with Trump, totally fine, totally cool, right? No complaints from the left. Elon Musk, on the other hand, when he makes the rules, and he enforces bans based off rules that he clearly stated, that's too far, right? That's out of bounds, okay? That's what they say. And what kills me is this idea that they're putting out here that Elon Musk doesn't have a right, or that he should not legitimately be concerned about his life and potentially being in danger when you have people tweeting out the real-time location of his jet as his son's car was attacked by some Antifa lunatic. I'm just saying, whether or not you feel Elon Musk is justified in his fear, which I think that he kind of being a little bit over the top with it, right? He's a billionaire. Like, I'm pretty sure he can afford the best private security in the world. But I do understand, even with the best private security in the world, I mean, nothing's 100% secure. But the left has no room to talk or to judge Elon Musk for what he does and does not consider to be a threat to his life or dangerous, because these are the people that have told us that misgendering somebody, right, or refusing to use their preferred pronouns is somehow a threat to their life, right? They've told us that anybody who feels like words, right, or speech is a threat to their life, then it must be a threat to their life, and that person must be punished who is putting out that speech that is a threat to somebody's life. These are people that actively endorse that. And then they want to boo-hoo whine and complain about Elon Musk saying that, hey, look, I'm not comfortable with people sharing the real-time location of my private jet because I feel like it's a threat on my life, right? It's assassination coordinates. Again, I think Elon Musk has been a little bit over the top. I think he's been a little bit paranoid. And I kind of understand why. He's basically pushed back against the whole establishment, right? He's exposed the FBI. He's exposed the Democrat Party. But at the same time, these left-wing hacks have no room to complain at all about this. Zero room to complain or to judge Elon Musk for feeling like his life is in danger. The Washington Post's Taylor Lorenz has been suspended from Twitter by Elon Musk. The suspension occurred on December 17th, 2022. Lorenz tweets at Taylor Lorenz. Her page read, quote, account suspended. Twitter suspends accounts that violate the Twitter rules. Lorenz later recorded a TikTok video saying she was banned permanently from Twitter, but did not know why. She captioned it, quote, what happened to free speech? Well, what happened to Twitter's a private company, right? They can ban you for whatever you want. What happened to that? Again, what happened to companies banning people is free speech, right? This is what they told us. Now, again, I don't have an issue with companies having rules, okay? Because it is their free speech right to say, hey, we don't want this person allowed on platform. My problem is that they're not enforcing the rules equally. They're not enforcing the rules as they are on the books, more so that they're enforcing the rules based off political ideology, which is not on the books, like we saw with Trump. And it was proven with the Twitter files that that's exactly what they were doing. That's the real issue. If Twitter was enforcing the rule equally, where they were suspending left-wingers and right-wingers, like, for example, for making, claims about the election, I couldn't really complain because I'm like, okay, well, even though I fundamentally disagree with the idea of banning somebody because they make claims about the election, if that's their rule, that's just their rule. And if they're enforcing it equally, I don't have much to say. I can't really judge because that is their right. But when it gets down to unequal enforcement, that's why I have a problem. That's why I think, okay, this is wrong. Because unequal enforcement is not on the books. Saying that you're just enforcing against conservatives and not liberals, that's not on the books. And if that's the way you're going to do it, you need to put that on the books. You need to put that in your terms of service and just say, look, we're a left-wing hack website, right? We don't suspend left-wingers. We only suspend conservatives. Just be upfront about it. But that's not what they do. They put out the illusion that, well, we're just following the rules. We're just following the terms of service. And that's just not true. We know that for a fact. In the TikTok video, Lorenz said, quote, hey guys, the rumors are true. I have been permanently suspended by Twitter. I was given zero reason. She said she only had 3 tweets on my account. 2 of them were promoting my other social media channels. She mentioned her Instagram page, Substack account, and YouTube channel. Yeah, so Taylor Lorenz, for whatever reason, after those journalists got suspended for doxing, Taylor Lorenz, who is the queen doxer herself, right? She's the OG doxer. She decided to delete all her tweets from her Twitter account, which was an interesting move. Quote, I was suddenly logged off. I just had those 2 tweets in a tweet where I asked Elon for a comment today revealing zero information, she says in the TikTok video. Quote, super crazy. Elon seems to be banning anyone he disagrees with, and I certainly did not violate any terms that I was aware of. She said she was with, quote, my fellow banned user, Ryan Mack of the New York Times. Mack was one of the journalists temporarily suspended by Elon Musk. Yeah, so I guess she's, I don't know, ceremoniously getting her cheeks clapped by this guy, okay, for getting banned. Okay, 2 peas in a pot, making love over being banned. Amazing. Earlier in the day, Musk lifted the suspensions against other journalists on Twitter, tweeting, quote, the people have spoken. Accounts who dox my location will have their suspension lifted. Now, he has not yet explained why he banned Lorenz's account. The suspensions of journalists' accounts has caused a firestorm of debate. Ezra Kaplan, a tech producer for NBC News, tweeted, quote, Lorenz's account was suspended after tweeting at Elon Musk asking for comment. Here's what she has to say. Quote, cancel culture has gone too far. I think the way that Musk is arbitrarily banning anyone who he personally doesn't like has dangerous consequences for free speech. Wow. Wow. Are you admitting that cancel culture is bad now? It's going too far. When cancel culture affects those who were mainly doing all the canceling, who were totally fine with it, who were in support of it when it benefited them, oh, it was great. Cancel culture is great. Anybody that complains about it is a bigot, right? You're in favor of hate speech. Now they're saying that cancel culture is dangerous. Dangerous for free speech. Wow. Incredible. How to red pill a leftist journalist. Give them exactly what they want. And this is why I try to tell you guys with the left. How do you red pill the left? Give them what they want. Just give them what they want. This is what they asked for. He also quoted her saying, as a journalist, I have always been a fierce defender of free speech. And so these moves by Musk are worrying. Yeah, right. Like you was going out the libs of TikTok and you doxed that account. Yeah, you was definitely pro free speech then, right? Trying to shut down the speech of libs of TikTok because you said that it was hateful against the LGBTQ community. Lorenz has her share of critics on the right, and as a result, memes and jokes flew on Twitter after her suspension. Yeah, so of course she's getting roasted. However, others defended her. London, New York says Taylor Lorenz just had her First Amendment right to free speech violated by Elon Musk, supporting her Twitter suspension, the definition of communism. This should never be accepted in the United States. Wow. Incredible. These people on the left start to sound like people on the right, right? They start to sound like white supremacists. This white supremacy talk right here. On December 15, 2022, Donna Jacob wrote on Twitter, copying Musk, quote, I'm not famous and I wasn't a public figure either when Taylor Lorenz asked for my address, said it wasn't for publication, and then proceeded to dox me in the New York Times with the address. She had assured me she wasn't going to publish. The article was shared many times on Twitter at Elon Musk. Jacob is a TikTok agent who has sued the New York Times, alleging that a Lorenz story damaged her business, according to the New York Post. It's not clear whether her allegations play any role in Lorenz's suspension, though. Yeah. So, again, Taylor Lorenz has made a history out of doxing other people. Again, lives with TikTok and this other woman, right? And now she's boohoo-whining and complaining because she got suspended from Twitter. Again, we don't really know the reason why. But who knows? I mean, it could be that Elon Musk is punishing her for what she did in the past. Which, I mean, hey, that's just kind of what happens, right? People do get punished for that stuff. Lorenz is a columnist who covers technology and online culture. Mark Young says, break-in Taylor Lorenz has been suspended. Not sure what the infraction is. I was on it an hour ago and didn't see anything, but did warn Elon Musk that her tweet request email from him was a trap. Lorenz is a technology reporter for the Washington Post. Lorenz is a columnist at the Washington Post covering technology and online culture. Before joining the Post, she was a technology reporter for the New York Times business section. She was also previously a technology reporter at The Atlantic and The Daily Beast. The Post biography for her reads, yeah, so all this stuff is not important, right? She went to, wherever, college, she got indoctrinated. This is actually a Twitter space of her complaining about being doxxed and harassed.
Taylor, I feel like you probably know some things about this. Like I was talking about you particularly earlier, because one of the sort of like literal product level things that's going on with Twitter is that like there's no moderation or whatever in what's going on in the trending topics. And yesterday, your name was a trending topic in a way that was inciting harassment of you. And like,
see what I'm saying? Y'all see exactly what I'm saying? So making Taylor Lorenz's name a trending topic is harassment and dangerous. But not tracking Elon Musk's live location and posting, so that's not dangerous. But making Taylor Lorenz a trending topic is that, you see how the game is played from the left here?
In a properly moderated technology platform, that shouldn't have happened, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think the trending topics, the incentive, like the whole way trending topics works is definitely fundamentally broken. And it's just so rich to hear him complain about doxing and harassment. I mean, I am doxed and harassed constantly on this app. And I mean, that doesn't mean that I think everything needs to be moderated more heavily, but I do think users deserve more control over their own experience. It's just weird because definitely in the past few weeks, for instance, people tweeting out stuff like information about my family or all of the stuff that's been used to target my family directly in the past. Like
again, this is the same person who basically doxed libs of TikTok, revealed who her identity was. It's an anonymous account. She revealed her identity, okay, basically where she works, okay, and a bunch of other stuff that, is used to identify somebody. But again, this is her complaining.
Reported it, and the reports go nowhere. Like the tweets go nowhere. No, it doesn't seem like the woman that I used to reach out to when this stuff happened at Twitter has been let go from Twitter. And I just hear this from a lot of people. So I feel like Elon is very focused on his own experience, but for the rest of us, it's definitely become a less safe platform.
Less safe, right? Less safe for her because her name is allowed to trend. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, so, I mean, look, I don't know why Elon Musk suspended her. I would like an explanation because, you know, I don't think that people should be suspended for petty stuff. But I'm pretty sure he didn't suspend her for something petty. Maybe he did. Right? Just like he did not let Keith Olbermann back on Twitter. Even though he let the other left-wing doxing journalists back on Twitter. And basically locked Keith Olbermann into his dog account, which is absolutely hilarious. And a very Elon Musk thing to do. But I guess technically, Keith Olbermann was engaging in ban evasion, right? By doing that. So I guess that's the reason why he wasn't let back in his account. So, you know, again, Taylor Lorenz, it's just funny to see how these left-wingers, these journalists react when they get a taste on medicine. When the pendulum swings back the other way on down, how they can't take it. They can't handle it, right? They lose their minds. But they were cheering it on when it was happening to people on the right. It's amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.